Hi, this is Ayana Blue Donald, Interim Director of the Department of Building and Housing for the City of Cleveland. Today we're at 11713 Kelton in the Circle North neighborhood of Cleveland to experience a demolition. And I'm just here to pretty much give you an update of what's been going on and how building and housing in the city and the mayor's administration are addressing vacant and abandoned properties throughout the city. So far to date, we've raised around 9,700 structures since the mayor has taken office. This year alone, we've raised 384 structures with another 172 on contract this year. Throughout the past 12 and a half years, we've expended more than $72 million with an influx of the $13 million that the mayor's Safe Routes to School demolition program was given to us last year. There's a common misconception about at which the speed we go about addressing these types of vacant and abandoned structures. Keep in mind, for us to be able to tear down such a structure that's behind me today, it's a long process. First and foremost, we welcome anyone from the public, citizens, community. If you have a vacant and abandoned structure in your neighborhood, feel free to give us a call. You can call 311, that's the easiest way to lodge a complaint, or you can send us an email at bhcomplaints@city.cleveland.oh.us. So if you send an email or if you make a phone call to us, that complaint is routed into our systematic inspection schedule with our vacant property unit. We send an inspector out to verify whether or not that complaint is valid, meaning the property is actually vacant, or if it's occupied, or if it fits within the criteria potentially to be a condemned structure. If that happens, we try to get in contact with the property owner to get actually consent to go into the property. If we are unlucky or not successful in getting consent, then we get a search warrant from housing court judge that allows us to go inside the property to inspect. At that point in time, we do an inspection to determine what code violations are actually present in the exterior and interior of the property, and if that meets the criteria essentially to be a condemned structure. If it is, we write the condemnation violation and we have to mail it out to all interested parties and all property owners. So that would be mortgage companies, any lien holders, any taxing authorities, property owners. If the person's deceased, it would be all of their children if there's no estate. So you may get a glimpse of sometimes it can be very complicated because we cannot skirt the process and not tear down the structure in the long run if everyone hasn't been notified that has some type of interest in the property. So once that happens and the file is created, the condemnation file, and everyone's served, we can submit that file to our legal department to go through a legal process to make sure that we've dotted all our I's and crossed our T's in the event that we tear down a property. But also keep in mind that property owners, if there's any point in time that a property is condemned, they can approach my department or me and let me know if they have a plan to rehab the structure. Generally, you can pull rehab permits and you're given 6 months on those permits to rehab your structure. We're not just in the business of tearing down every property in the city if there is a valid owner that wants to move forward and rehab a structure. This area here that we're in today is part of the Mayor's Neighborhood Transformation Initiative in Circle North. So we've long been raising structures in this area in the event to create wealth for people in this area to be able to backfill and infill new properties and to create spaces for people to develop in the long run. But also keep in mind that not only do we have a systematic schedule to address the vacant properties. So far, since 2013 to 2017, we've closed approximately 8,700 complaints. So we are out in the community addressing anyone's needs and concerns that have a complaint. We treat them all as valid. So today, we're here at this demolition, and if you guys are ready to go, okay. Dave, I think we're ready to go. You ready?